This time I'm going to create a 3D model out of this component. So first thing that we're going to do is to create the basic shape of this component. So for now I'm going to use xline command to achieve that shape. So for the specific point, it would be 0, 0. And then let's have this along the x-axis and then in the y-axis. So use the offset command with a distance of 4 units. So we're going to offset this vertical x-line. Again, offset command with a distance of 1.75 units. So we're going to offset this horizontal x-line. And then we're going to trim out the excess line that we have. So let's have the trim tool. So let's trim this excess line that we have here. So now we have a rectangle out of the X line. So next thing that we're going to do is to have X line command with a distance of 1 unit, because I wanted to offset this line here inside the rectangle, and then offset again with a distance of 1.5. So I'm going to offset that line inside here in the rectangle. So use the trim command to trim out the unused line, this one. So we achieved the basic shape of our component. Now I'm going to rotate the view. So we can use extrude command, but for now I'm going to use the press full command and choose the area that we wanted to press full. So here, click that area, and then the extrusion height would be 2.25 units. So let's extrude this or press pull this area with a height of 1.5 units. So this is the basic form of our model. So the next thing that we're going to do is, I think we're going to create the undercut of this unit, on this component. So first thing that we're going to do is to change the coordinate from world coordinate to the face of our object. So choose the top face of the object that we have here and accept that. So I wanted to create a reference line, use a line using the X line. So in this endpoint there, and use the offset command to offset the X line with a distance of 0.25 units. So there. I think we can use the press full command here. So we can use the press full command, and then we are going to choose this area, and we're going to click that and press down. Not press down, we're going to extrude that downwards with a height of 0.5 units. So there, as you can see. So we're going to remove the X line first, and then for the coordinate, change that to world, and then we're going to change the visual style to shades of gray. So that's what we look like right now. So next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create this cut, like a circular cut or like a groove. So we're going to change the visual style to 2D, and then I'm going to change the coordinate to this face of the object, accept that, and then I'm going to use the P-line command. So I'm going to here, we're going to start here in the midpoint of the object, and then the height of the P-line would be 2.25 units. So I'm going to hide this 3D object that we have here. So hide that object. So we're going to create a circle. In this endpoint of the P-line, this would be the center point of our circle. So the radius of the circle is 1.38 units. So I'm going to delete these objects, these 2D objects that we have, and then end the isolation of our object, or the 3D object that we have. So let's change the coordinate to world, And then let's rotate our view in here. So I wanted to extrude our circle using the extrude command. So there, I'm going to extrude that. It would be a cylinder. And then we will going to subtract this cylinder to our main component or a main object. So use the subtract command to subtract that. So choose the main object that we have here, and then our cylinder. So there, that is the shape of our component for now. So I think we're almost done. What we need to do is the hole. We're going to create the hole of our component. So we're going to change the coordinate in this face of the object. Accept that. Again, it looks like it's not, it's not doing well. So change to the world and face, choose the face and this face of the object. Accept that. And then X line again for the reference line. I'm going to use X line for that, for the reference line. And then I'm going to use offset with a distance of 0.75. So I'm going to offset that here in this side and the horizontal X line as well. So in this intersection, I'm going to create a circle. A circle. So this intersection will be the center point of our circle. So the circle have a diameter of 0.38. So we're going to change that to diameter. So the diameter is 0.38 units. So there. Now I'm going to delete the X line that we have. And then change the coordinate world and then extrude our circle. So the extrusion height would be 0.5. And then subtract that cylinder from our main object or main component. So subtract. So click the main object and then the secondary object. So now we have our model. So we're done with the component that we wanted to model in 3D.